ATOC class in 1987. I was in college at the time, and I was in college for education. I was actually teaching dance for my dance teacher. Her name was Mona Bentavania, and I took dance there, and I did a lot of her classes. The way that I came up with the name was, at that time, like my dance teacher, her studio was Mona Bentavania School of Dance. At that point, everybody had those names. Everybody had Debbie's Dance Academy, and they had their name and everything. So I wanted it to be a little different. I knew that I wanted a large staff, and I wanted a place that the kids could really just be educated in dance and really love it. Just find that love for that art. And I always knew I didn't want it to be all about me. I wanted it to be more about the whole studio and all the kids.
My mom started a studio on a little farm, a few kids, and now it's doing great. We did performances everywhere. We did state fairs, and then we got into competitions and just grew from there.
I opened with 10 kids. And then we moved into the building that I'm in right now. I've been in this building for probably 20 of those years.
My mom has the ability to, she's like the child whisperer. Like, she can get a baby to do anything. They love my mom. I think she's the best baby teacher I've ever seen. I mean, you hear them talk about her like she's a second mother.
My favorite have always been my babies. I love little ones. But through the years now, I've really just enjoyed working all the way up to that teenage year, because I watch them grow up and they amaze me. I can watch them tie their first shoe. I watch them go to their first dances. I watch them get married now. Now I'm teaching their children. So at this point, I've been blessed to have had every level, every age, and that's been such a blessing for me to watch these kids grow up in the studio. Look at my feet, first position. Passe. Passe. And the next one, But my biggest accomplishment, I feel, is the size of the studio. It's continued to grow, and just that the kids are really getting a great education, and they leave here happy.
We don't allow just anybody to come in and teach our children. They have to have certain certifications in order to teach the children, especially where ballet is concerned. Ballet is our first and foremost thing that we concentrate on, because without ballet, you really can't do anything else.
All of our teachers are very good with children. They all enjoy working with children, as well as have a good quality dance background and to share with these students, and they all love dance so much. Teach a great dance program, as well as we're friendly, very good with customer service, and as we said before, it's a family. So you don't feel like you're just coming in, dropping your kid off, but they feel safe, they enjoy it, the kids have a blast in class, and as well as learning a great dance background to pursue either a career in dance or even to pursue just a really well-rounded person.
My daughter did not start dancing at ATOC class. We did start somewhere else because I was new to this side of the lake. We came from Metairie. I didn't know what was over here. So we did start with another dance company. And when I finally moved her to ATOC class, definitely the whole atmosphere is different. It's like one huge family. I mean, everybody looks after everybody else's kids. It's totally different, and it is definitely a family thing here.
Our kids do compete at competitions, and they do very well, and we've won several competitions as far as the Mr. and Mrs. dances, overall soloists, as well as group pieces.
The studio has accomplished so many great things, developing dancers that are now on Tiger Girls and Sensations. We've had petite winners, junior winners. We have won parades. My students have won overall dance competitions. My students have won choreography awards. My teachers have won choreography awards. It's just endless of their accomplishments.
We do help train the kids, the ones that are very interested, to pursue this as a career. We do train them well. We do focus on the ballet training, which really helps instill that good technique in them, and then they can go off and do anything. We also do help the kids with pursuing the career and going off to a summer intensive. This summer we had one student at Central Pennsylvania Youth Ballet, one at the American Ballet Theater in New York, one at the Bolshoi, and one at Sarasota Ballet. And then we also had Catlin over at San Francisco with the Lines program. And then he actually was accepted and received a full scholarship to attend their training program. So he's now in San Francisco dancing with their Lines dance program, training program, where he'll eventually have 2 years training with them and then could go off into a company. So we do help train the kids so that they can pursue this and can help them audition and make it into a company.
And that's all really exciting and fun, but for the little girl that gets the shuffle at the end of the day, that's the kind of accomplishments I like to see. That little girl that walks out and she's so proud of herself because she just accomplished something that it may be so small to somebody else, but that is huge to her. And I love to see that happen. 2 years ago, we made the decision to move Tetra class also to the AMET area so that we could help with the north end of Tangipahoa Parish. So that with being close to the south end of Tangipahoa Parish, we were getting people from Kentwood calling, and it was too far for them to drive. So we made the decision to open a second location in AMET to help, so that we're now fulfilling a lot more of an area of Tangipahoa Parish, and that those kids over there can get just as much of a good training and have the ATOC family in AMET as well as in Ponchatoula. I also go into daycares. We go into the preschool program and we teach dance, the same classes that we would teach here. We have 11 daycares within our studio right now. We bring in the same props and program that we have brought in our own program, in our own studio. So the kids are able to get that education while their parents are at work, then the kids can still get their dance education without having to come here.
So one of our students that we've had since she was little bitty, when she first came to us, she didn't have very much confidence. She was really quiet and just didn't know her true potential, and turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful dancer. Just with every class got stronger and stronger, and I was able to witness this. And she didn't even want to become a dancer. She ended up going to radiology school and called to tell us thank you for giving her the confidence, because when she went into that interview, she felt ready to take on the real world. She felt like she could do anything. And so it's just amazing that could come just from a dance class.